Hello, and welcome once again to Wait, Aren't You Dead? This week, we look at Polaroid Instant Film, Not Dead, and RCA, Not Dead Either, and Burt Reynolds. Hi, Burt.
I'm not dead.
But first, our feature story, BlackBerry. That's right, who on earth has a BlackBerry anymore? Didn't they go out of business? Didn't their stock crash? Didn't the CEO get fired after only 1 year? Well, BlackBerry is still around. It's smaller, it's more focused on the corporate consumer with corporate security. Do you want to see their brand new BlackBerry phone? This is it. The BlackBerry Passport. I mean, look at the size of this thing. I mean, okay, I'm sorry. But yes, it's quite large, it's quite thick. It is in fact the size of a passport. Although I have to admit, that big square screen really does show a lot more than an iPhone or a Samsung Galaxy. And this super beefy body means super beefy battery life. 3 days on a charge. Now who's dead? And of course, a physical keyboard beats typing on glass any day. They add a fourth row of keys above the keyboard that shows numbers or punctuation. Not only that, but they've done something super clever. They've actually turned the keyboard into a touchpad. You can move the cursor by dragging your finger across the keys, or flick one of the word suggestions into place by flicking up, or turn the phone and use the keyboard as a scroll bar. That's super cool. 13 megapixel camera, a little light that blinks when you have waiting messages, FM radio when the earbuds are plugged in. This thing runs the new BlackBerry 10.3 operating system, which has plenty of cool features, but it also has an Android simulator. So you can install any app from Amazon's Android store. Your Netflix, your Candy Crush, your Kindle. You can even install any Android app, although not all of them work quite right. Now, BlackBerry doesn't expect this thing really to take on the iPhone or the Samsung Galaxy. This is targeted at corporate enterprise people or people who like to have physical keys. So there are all these cool corporate features. For example, this phone can keep separate worlds, personal and work, with distinct calendars, address books, wallpaper, and even app collections. And then there's BlackBerry Blend, a software feature that lets you connect the BlackBerry to your personal Mac or PC. Now you can use the full-size mouse and keyboard to manipulate everything on the BlackBerry, the files, text messages, emails. Then when you're done, you unhook the BlackBerry, nothing has ever been transferred to the laptop. And the voice command feature is really dog slow. Send an email to Dan Gornell.
Would you like to add recipients to this message?
So yeah, the BlackBerry Passport is a brave device. Innovative, custom targeted to that corporate audience. BlackBerry may be a slimmer version of its former corporate self, but it's not dead yet.
I feel fine.
Join us next week on Wait, Aren't You Dead? When we take a look at Atari, Kodak, and singer-songwriter Paul Williams. Good night, everybody.